Every morning began with one important question. What are we going to eat today?
Most people imagine ancient humans hunted giant animals every single day. But that's one of history's biggest myths.
Many hunts ended with nothing. Going home hungry was surprisingly common.
If hunting often failed, what kept ancient humans alive?
Nature offered far more than just meat. It provided food almost everywhere.
Hunting demanded patience. Sometimes ancient humans waited for hours without a single chance to strike.
Wild animals were fast, alert, and difficult to catch. Most hunts ended in failure.
After a failed hunt, even clean water became valuable, while deciding what to search for next. Fortunately, nature offered many other sources of food besides large animals. The forest was more than shelter. It was a natural supermarket filled with surprising foods.
Wild berries were one of the easiest foods to find. They were sweet, nutritious, and required no hunting.
Nuts provided valuable fats and energy. They could also be collected and saved for later.
Hidden beneath the ground were nutritious roots and tubers, an important source of food throughout the year.
Unlike fruits, many edible roots stayed safely underground until people needed them.
Perhaps the sweetest discovery of all was wild honey, rich in energy and worth the risk of angry bees. Honey was one of nature's richest energy foods. Ancient humans were willing to risk painful bee stings for this sweet reward. Bird eggs were another valuable source of protein. Finding a nest was like discovering a hidden treasure.
Rivers provided something hunting often couldn't, a reliable source of fresh food.
It may sound surprising today, but insects were packed with protein and were eaten in many parts of the prehistoric world.
Large animals were rare, but rabbits, birds, and other small creatures often became an important part of the ancient human diet.
During summer, forests became nature's buffet. Fruits, berries, and edible plants were everywhere.
After the rains, new foods appeared. Fresh mushrooms and tender plants became valuable additions to the diet. As seasons changed, humans gathered nuts and seeds, storing energy-rich foods before winter arrived.
Winter was the hardest season. Food became scarce, and survival depended on experience, planning, and resilience.
There was no single ancient human diet. Their meals changed with every season and with whatever nature offered.
Once humans learned to control fire, many foods became easier and safer to eat. Cooking softened hard roots and tubers, allowing people to gain more energy from foods they already gathered. Fish became even more valuable after cooking, providing a nutritious meal that was easier to chew and digest.
Fire didn't replace nature's foods. It transformed them into something even more useful.
Ancient humans didn't survive on one perfect food. Their strength came from eating a wide variety of whatever nature provided. For people living near the coast, shellfish became an easy and reliable source of nutritious food. Crabs and other small sea creatures were also gathered whenever the tides made them easy to catch.
Ancient humans also collected edible leaves and wild herbs, adding variety and nutrients to their daily meals.
Nature offered far more than fruit and meat. Many plants, flowers, and seeds also became part of prehistoric diets.
The ancient human diet was surprisingly diverse. Success came from eating many different foods, not depending on just one. One way ancient humans discovered food was by observing nature. Animals sometimes revealed what was safe to eat.
Knowledge wasn't written in books. It was passed from one generation to the next through careful teaching.
Not every plant was safe. Recognizing the right food could mean the difference between life and death. Nature offered incredible variety, but choosing wisely was essential for survival.
Over thousands of years, this shared knowledge became one of humanity's greatest survival tools.
Finding food wasn't a job for one person. Entire families worked together to gather enough for everyone.
Each person had a role. Together, they collected far more food than anyone could alone. Food wasn't simply eaten, it was shared. Every successful day ended with the whole family around the fire. Different environments offered different meals. But cooperation was the secret ingredient in every landscape.
Long before farms and supermarkets, nature fed humanity, and teamwork helped ensure everyone had a chance to survive.
Food couldn't be taken for granted. Every new day meant searching all over again.
Years of experience helped ancient humans recognize where food could be found throughout the changing seasons. Nature provided an incredible variety of foods. Survival depended on understanding this living ecosystem. A successful meal rarely came from one discovery. It was the result of many different foods gathered throughout the day. The ancient human menu wasn't built around one food. It was built around nature itself. Every shared meal strengthened more than the body. It strengthened the family.
Knowledge about food became one of humanity's greatest treasures, carefully passed from one generation to the next.
Every evening, countless journeys ended the same way, around a warm fire and a shared meal.
Long before farms existed, nature itself was humanity's pantry. A full stomach meant another chance to survive. Another chance to see tomorrow's sunrise.
Every successful day reminded ancient humans of one simple truth. Nature provided, but only to those who understood it. Food wasn't just collected, it was shared. Every meal strengthened the bonds that helped families survive.
From forests to rivers, from mountains to the sea, every landscape offered something valuable to those who learned where to look.
Ancient humans didn't survive because they found one perfect food. They survived because they learned to adapt.
Ancient humans didn't eat one perfect diet. They ate what nature generously offered. That wisdom kept our ancestors alive and laid the foundation for humanity's extraordinary journey.